Thank you all so much for coming here to support Doriss Panduro for Fairfield City Council. We want to get everything started. Let's first start off with the Pledge of Allegiance, so if everyone can face towards over here with the American flag. And let's begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before we have presenters, we just want to take a moment of silence here. This past Friday, we had a serious event situation at Armio High School and a senseless act of violence. A 16-year-old student passed away, and it just gives us a reminder of why we're all here, trying to make our community better, and we do continuously every day, but at the same time it's also a reminder that we still have a lot of work to get done here. So if we can have a moment of silence. Thank you. Next, I want to introduce to you the showstopper, the man who needs no introduction, the Tower of Power, the best there ever was, the best there ever is, and the best there ever will be. So let's give a round of applause to Mayor Terry Price.
Joe, thank you very much. Tower of Power. I don't know about that one, but I want you to think for just a moment. A man's reach should oft exceed his grasp, or else what is a heaven for? Well, 10 years ago, Matt Garcia had a dream, and part of his dream, once he was elected, was to go into all the schools, particularly the high schools, and to talk to students about the Youth Commission, about public service, about making a difference in our communities. And right beside him was this very attractive, articulate, well-informed young lady, Doriss. For the past 10 years, she has prepared herself socially, economically, politically, and of course, in a very real civic sense, for the role that she is about to pursue. And with your help, she indeed can be the next councilwoman on this Fairfield City Council.
Thank you, Mayor. I definitely know that I have a lot of work to do. I'm so excited to be here today, standing in front of all of you. I want to thank first my family for being here, my mom and dad, my siblings. I have my cousins, my aunts, who came out and supported me. They have been with me since day one, and they have been in the backgrounds doing everything that I needed help with today, so thank you. Also, thank you to my committee. You know who you are. You guys have been amazing. I would not be here today without all of your help, so thank you so much for that. And thank you to all those who have already endorsed my campaign, individuals and organizations. I really appreciate your support, and I'm looking forward to continued partnerships with those individuals. So my journey began 10 years ago, as we've been hearing, when Matt passed away, and it was in his, but because of him, I was inspired. I was truly inspired by his vision for this city, and I remember telling my mom in the drive-thru In-N-Out when I applied, I said, I'm going to do it, and she looked at me super crazy, and she's like, you're going to do what? And I said, I'm going to apply for his seat, and I did, and I didn't get the seat, but it opened up so many doors for me, and it led me to be here today in front of all of you. I am running for Fairfield City Council because I'm committed to moving our city forward. Our city needs leaders who are engaged, present, and accessible. I have been involved the last 10 years, and I have heard the frustration of our city's residents. They are concerned with the homelessness and the lack of shelters and services that are really needed to support this issue and to reduce homelessness. I will advocate for stronger working partnerships with the county to make sure that a proactive approach is continued, and also that wraparound services are provided, which include mental health services. Just giving someone a job or shelter does not make the issue go away. There are many underlying reasons why people are homeless or choose to live on the streets. This issue is personal to me because I had an uncle, my tío Benito. He lived on the streets, and he's no longer with us, and that is why he is my why as to why this issue is going to be one that I am going to be a strong advocate for. Our city must do more. We must ask better questions from regional partners, and we must find sustainable long-term solutions to reduce homelessness. Residents are worried about the need for living wage jobs. Far too many of our families are commuting too far each day. My dad commuted to the Bay Area for over 20 years. I know, and my family knows, the impact that can have on individuals and on families. I will work to enhance efforts to attract businesses and industries with higher paying jobs to ensure families and young adults have access to competitive living wages in their own hometown, so they can live and work where they live, where they reside in. Our city is situated in a prime spot in the I-80 corridor. Businesses should want to be here. They should want to come here. So I want to figure out why they are not. Let's find out, ask better questions, find ways and solutions to attract more businesses to our city. Residents are also concerned with public safety and ensuring first responders have tools that they need to adequately protect and serve the public. I will be an advocate for our first responders and listen to their challenges and concerns as they deal with an expanding city, because as we know, Fairfield is growing, and we need to make sure that all neighborhoods remain safe. All our residents should feel safe at all times, and I will work to make sure decisions being made have that sentiment at the forefront. I have served the Fairfield community in various capacities, and within each one, I have built partnerships and built bridges that will allow me to move forward successfully in this path that I'm on. I look forward to bring a new perspective and an equitable agenda for everyone. I want to make sure that all voices are heard and represented. 34 years ago, in a few weeks, give and take, my parents, Maria and Kristian Panduro, that are right over there, began their journey as husband and wife just down the street over at Holy Spirit. And then they held their reception right behind me at the community center. Their wedding picture hung in our living room for many years. It was a beautiful picture. It captured their day and the love for one another. And it also had this very same Civic Center pond with a straight line of ducks right behind them. Little did they know that decades later, they would stand here again to witness their oldest daughter embark on her own journey that has been fostered from the love and the support that they have given me. Since she decided 10 years ago that public service was also her calling. So thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you. So I cannot do this alone. As the mayor has said, this is not just me. I need all of you to step up, to help out, to contribute. I have already been blessed by so many supporters, but I know there's more out there. I know more of us are wanting the change that we all speak of. And so I ask you for today to sign up to be a volunteer, to visit the website, to sign up for the newsletter, because I need you. This city needs you. So let's get out there, let's get involved. And on November 6th, let's vote Doriss Panduro for Fairfield City Council. Muchas gracias.
Moving Fairfield! Forward! Moving Fairfield! Forward!